Kia ora, it's Ruth here in my backyard in Christchurch. This is part 3 of my garden tour because I'm trying to do them in bite-sized videos. If you haven't watched the other 2, you can go back and watch them. Otherwise, thank you for joining me again. So here, as we were up to, is these 4 block boxes plus the side. Our marigolds are still going strong. It's been really fun adding them to some salads for a little bit of brightness. These kale down here, you'll see, have got lots of stems, and it's because these are the second year going. What I've been trying to do is, rather than taking out the whole plants, is cutting to leave the roots in the ground, just learning more about the soil structure. And I hadn't planned that they'd sprout up again, and it's also happened with my sprouting broccoli, which I'll show you soon. So these, the kale had all gone to flower, I'd collected the seeds, cut them off at the bottom, and then they've all sprouted up again. And so they're growing a little bit slower, I think, but still really good leaves, which is awesome. Down here, I haven't covered them. These are where I've got some of my little spinach. We'll see how these go. I really do need to cover them to keep them away from the birds. Some little calendulas. These are getting a bit of rust, so I probably should pull them out soon so the rust doesn't go everywhere else. So yeah, our sprouting broccoli is going really well. We're getting lots and lots of meals out of it. And here are the Brussel sprouts that I planted at the start of December. I think I'll start them a bit earlier next time, but they're going pretty well. So I need to have my first harvest very soon. If I will spin right round here, I'm loving the vibrancy of these marigolds. If I didn't have the marigolds, everything in this garden would be very green. So I've realised that I like having that little bit of extra colour. So over here is the sprouting broccoli that, again, I'd left the roots in the ground and the plants just regrew. So I'm just seeing how they go. I'm getting some good meals off them. Down here is beet roots. I'll be able to uncover them soon. The birds don't actually get the beetroot, but what the birds do is they move around all the pea straw. But I found that since we're going into winter, I think they're not as interested in the pea straw, they're not building as many nests. So soon I'll be able to uncover that, which will make it just easier for looking at them. Here is my crazy big cosmos. Didn't realise cosmos got this big, but I've been enjoying picking them and enjoying seeing the bees landing on them still, which is fantastic. So it's great having something that the bees can enjoy as it's cooling down. And I'll take you back here to my broad beans. I've been loving broad beans because they just grow so fast. So this is the second lot I planted here. The first lot is over there, so they're doing very well. Over here is some brassicas. I've got some broccoli, some cauliflower, some cabbage, and then some more narrow kale on the side. This is where I had my wildflowers before, and so I decided as I'll change some veggies and I'll just see how it goes. I've also got my apricot tree hiding in here. I didn't realise how big all the wildflowers would get, so the apricot tree kind of got hidden, but we'll just see how it goes going forward. The chickens are saying hello, so I'll take you around here. As we go though, here I did have my tomatoes, they're all gone now, and I've got some purple sprouting broccoli. These have been quite slow growing. A little bit of spinach that the birds haven't got, but they'll get there. And over here, well, let's go see the chickens first. Hello girls. Oh, what I can show you in here is, I'll go all the way in, is I've been planting, sorry girls, you can't come out. So what you can see in here is I've said that I've been planting chicken greens, and so I've been using these crates to plant the chicken greens in so the girls can't get them until they're big enough. But it's a whole mix, it's just straight from King's seeds. The idea is that when they're a little bit bigger, I'll uncover them slowly so the girls have got some fresh greens inside their coop, because I have been free ranging them a bit, not as much recently because someone who's living with us is scared of chickens, but it also means I've got things that I'm not worried about them eating. So this one is a bit bigger. I planted this about 3 weeks later, and this one about 3 weeks after that, so this was about 2 weeks ago. So it's great knowing that the chickens are getting some fresh greens soon inside their coop, which I think I'll keep doing. So we'll go out again, leave the girls in there. I would collect the eggs, but there's only 4 girls currently out, so there must be one. Oh no, there is 5. Let's see, let's grab the eggs. Four eggs currently. Oh, definitely quite warm. Let's see if there's any others out there. No. Lovely eggs. We've had one girl that's been laying a little bit later recently, so we'll see how that goes. So under here is my little mini greenhouses, and I did a video about how they're growing compared to, so let's see. These ones, oh that one's really big, are the ones that have got cover, and these ones next to it don't. So I think that's a pretty good indication how much they're doing so much better with the covers on compared to not having the covers on. You can barely see that one. So the covers are definitely working. So that I don't make another video, I'll just quickly take you over to our persimmon, which is really exciting me. is that the persimmon leaves haven't actually started changing colour. I've been comparing it to my parents' tree who live in Auckland, and theirs has got the beautiful colours already, the autumnal colours. Ours is still green, but it's still got that persimmon on, and the persimmon's getting some orange in it. We'll see whether that gets full to fruit. So this is part 3 of my garden tour. I will finish there. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more, and we'll see what happens with getting through this garden in May. So we've got a few more seeds. Quickly, they'll show you down here. These are some flowers that I've started. So we've got all of these ones here, and then all of these sweet peas that will go in the garden really soon. Cool, I'll actually finish now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ka kite!